What is going on, everybody? My name is Chris. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I am. Today I'm going to bring you guys a brand new Skate 3 video. So today's video I'm going to be showing you guys my recreation of the Lake Streak skate park that is popularized by Braille Skateboarding as well as Chris Chan. So anyways, I'm just going to give you guys some gameplay as well as break down the park. So if you guys want to recreate it, either if you're on the Xbox 360, PS3, or the Xbox One, you guys are going to be able to do that. But anyway, so the first thing we're actually going to get into is just the park. So this park is actually very simple. It's actually, I want to say it's 6x3 pads, so it's very small, but it's still designed with some pretty good flow. Now, I did make it relatively small, but that's because I'm on hardcore, and that's why I did it. So if you're on easy, it's obviously not going to be that good of a park, but I made this quarter pipe custom. How I did that, I used the Skate Crate Upgrade Pack DLC just because it is surrounded by the same texture versus if I use this one. See how it's dark gray, it just kind of ruins it a little bit. So all I did, I just angled this quarter pipe for how steep I wanted it to be, and that's how I did it. And then you just add a couple pieces below it, and then you create a quarter pipe. Very simple. For the deck, it's the same thing. You just get two and line them up relatively close, and I'll get really close here. See how there's a slight lip on the top of this, just that's so like you can still grind it and you don't hit the top part of this deck. These rails are actually were kind of difficult to make, but what I did is I actually used the round rails, and for the short ones what I did is I just stick it on its side. As you guys can see, I'm going to take this apart. It gives this really cool, it just allows you to make a really short rail. So that's what I was able to do. So I was able to cover up the sides right here. Normally I don't do this, but since I was trying to recreate it, that's what I did. I added these black catwalk support rails just to cover it up because it is a little bit glitchy, and also it just looks nicer. So that's probably the more technical part of the park. And then this fly box, just very simple, just a ramp. I did use Skate Crate Upgrade Pack, the half pad DLC, very simple. The rail, again, it's just a simple down rail. It looks nice. We got a flat box up here. This is just the factory setting for the ledge, tilted. I believed I did it on the biggest one, so you could have it really tall, obviously, or if you flip it on its other side, you can merge it in right there. Same thing right here. This is about the middle size. And for this, I just rotated, I placed this up here, and then you have to really finesse this thing a little bit and just mess around with it and try to get it as close as possible. It's not going to be perfect, but for this one I was able to get it. Not perfect, but it was very close. Going onto this box, this is very easy to do, but as you guys can see, I can't grab this, but see, I have the wide rails underneath here, and this just gives it some accent and just gives it some detail. But all it is, it's just the wide ledge. You flip it over, and that looks really good. This is a basic rail that you guys can make. And for this thing, for this ledge, I actually use the wide ledge just because it would look the best. But what I could do as an alternative, if you're looking for non-DLC stuff, is you would just use this short stair right here and just color it to be city, and it will do just as good. It just doesn't look exactly the same, but that's what I was able to do there. For the top of this, again, it's just this factory setting for these wall components. They look really nice. This is just the down ledge, and you just can snap it in. It's real easy. That's why I did that. It doesn't look perfect, but I'll just leave it the way it is. And then this was the just the down ramp, very simple, and then I added this coping right here just to kind of go with what the aesthetic is of the park. It's not perfect verbatim remake, unfortunately, just because I personally, as long as I got the blueprint of the park, that's all I really cared about. And again, the same thing, I pretty much just copy and pasted this railing over there. It's very not too difficult to make. For this center piece, it's actually just one of these down ramps, or the wall component, excuse me. Put two together, and then to cover this up, what would I use? Oh, I used the outside of the just normal ledge and stuck it in so I didn't have anything sticking out over here, because normally I don't have a park that has this, but it actually is nicer that you have it where there's some area, because you can actually skate this rail, go around and skate this other side. It's really nice. Obviously that's the way they designed it in real life. And then I just used the regular chain link fence just because it just looked nice. I could do a custom one, but that's just what I did. And then for actually this fence, I wanted to kind of switch it up, and this has been done before, but you just use the grandstand, which I believe is in the misc terrain. Yep, and then you can just rotate it. So this is what it looks like normally, but you can rotate it on its side here. I'll grab one of these just to explain it. And then, so that's what one looks like, and then you just kind of move it over a little bit, cover up the gaps, and that's what you can get out of it. It looks really nice, surrounding pretty much the entire park, just because it's a nice texture. For dirt, actually use the factory setting on just a regular component. It's very simple to do, but it looks really nice, and it just kind of switches it up from not just having grass the whole time. And these are just the shrubs that are foliage, small downtown trees, stickies in the ground. They look really clean. And I just switched the color, switched the intensity, just because it is, like, you know, it's not going to be perfect. It looks better. And then over here was kind of, I just kind of went with it. It's not exactly what, there is a wall here, but it's not obviously a parking garage area. I just added this here just because I thought it'd be fun and it adds some more depth to it, versus if I just had a wall here and some more trees, it kind of just feels super closed off. And it feels a little bit bigger. I just added this, and this was just very simple, as in like a wall. This is the wedge ledge on top of right here, quarter, or what is this? Is actually just if you go in the mist terrain, I believe, miscellaneous. This is what this ramp looks like, but if you flip it over, it gives a really good big surface area for just the top of either a building, and it just takes up like no terrain, which is awesome. And that's pretty much it. So this was just the outside of the park. But again, I just wanted to create more like the park and just interpret it the way I wanted to do it. And it's a really fun park. I actually rediscovered this. It was about half finished, and I think I made this, I want to say it was about 8 months ago. I never finished it. I think I made like an update video a while ago, and I think I skated it in there, and some of you guys asked about it. And but yes, now it's finally, in my opinion, it's finished. But again, like, it's not going to be perfect to everybody's standards. You know, it does suck because I'm showcasing these parks and you guys aren't able to skate them. Like, it really does. I remember when I made that Revive Warehouse, I want to say it was last year, I got a comment from, I think it was Doug, and he was like, hey, can I somehow get this park? And it was sucks because, like, there's no way he would be able to skate it. So, I don't know, that part kind of sucks. But anyways, that's going to do it for this video. So if you guys want me to do an open lobby here, and where you guys can download the park, let's get this video to 200 likes. We'll do 200 likes. So if you guys can get 200 likes, I will do an open lobby roughly the next day whenever it hits 200. And but yeah, so oh, I'm getting a phone call right now. That's awesome. But anyways, guys, I just want to say thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Peace.